We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Welcome to the weekly show for Kenyans by Kenyans. My name is Dankano Rondo. The world has become a global village and Kenya has definitely not been left behind. Technology has become a norm in the society and works its way to influence us. For this series, we will be looking at key topics in fashion, business and politics. But first, here are the news headlines. 21-day ultimatum for the Biwott family as creditor asks for shares in millions. Toddler killed tragically after pet snake slithers into crib. Cyprian Nyakundi in trouble over recent leaked photos. And finally, Mtumba raking in millions but at the expense of Kenya-made clothes. Join us at the top of the hour for a more comprehensive news bulletin.
For decades, Kenya used to depend wholly on Kenyan-made clothes. And this has drastically changed over the years since mtumba culture has entered into the picture. We talked to a few people and this is what they had to say.
Mtumba ni kitu ya maana. Ukienda hata na kamia, unaweza pata nguo tatu. Haya, unaona hiyo nguo zinakufaa. Na tena ukifaa, popular. Tuseme hawa wasichana wadosa yani vijana sa wadosi wanapenda hizo manguo jua zinawapendeza sana. Huwezi kuona watu wa wadosi wakienda kwa duka kununua hiyo manguo ya bei nyingi. Kwanza mimi hiyo mtumba mimi siwezi sema kiishe, hapana. Kwanza iingie mingi sana.
Sasa mimi napendanga mtumba. Sasa hii mtumba inakuanga ya mingi. Nimepanga pesa ya hakuna mtu anaweza kama si ati hata ukiwa kuna kama 100 utapata. Sasa kama kuna shida fulani mtumba sasa inakuanga inaishi mingi sana. Inakaa muda mrefu.
Most of the clothes in Kenyan boutiques are expensive and okay, it is one. Okay, when a fashion comes out, it is only one. So when you go to a boutique, you find many clothes that are the same. But when you go to Mtumba, there are clothes that, okay, they are different. Let me say unique. They are unique clothes. But in Kenyan boutiques, because of the high price of the cotton, so the clothes are expensive. But in Mtumba, you can get clothes even at 10 shillings. So I'll go for Mtumba.
I will go for locally made products because I really like to promote the local market. I wouldn't like a situation where we have increased imports and decreased exports.
So we've seen the huge popularity in mtumba over Kenyan-made clothes. And at this point, one stands to ask, do Kenyan-made clothes even stand a chance? Thank you so much for coming, Joshua.
You're welcome.
So why do you think the Kenyan industry is having such a hard time competing with mtumba?
One of the major reasons is because mtumba is very, very cheap. You can get a t-shirt worth 20 bob. But if you go to African print, the cheapest start from 1,500. So somebody will prefer something which is cheaper and something which is expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you think the Kenyan-made man clothes will ever overtake mtumba?
I don't think that's something which it's gonna be achieved in a while because mtumba, the mtumba industry is big and it employs a lot of people. So the Kenyan market is also very big. So the clothes which are being made in Kenya, they also still they're in a process of growth. So it will take a time before both of them blend together and be in a level which you can say that now they can be on the same level.
Okay. Okay, mtumba is clearly a problem for Kenya industry. Those people who make clothes for Kenyans. What are some of the solutions that you can suggest to put forward so that we can be on the same level, at least with mtumba?
I think the only thing would be in terms of taxation, in terms of, since most of the mtumbas are being imported from outside the country, I think that one now will be a government initiative to increase tax on the mtumbas which come from outside the country, and then we have like a normal range of both the prices which the mtumba are being sold and the ones which the Kenyan made clothes are being sold, so that we have a normal market for every person who is involved in the business of clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The local industry in terms of textile and clothing has suffered from the incidence of the influx of second-hand clothes from outside countries, because those clothes are better quality, even if they're second-hand, and the price is lesser than what our local industry would sell the same items for. So local production in terms of textile and clothing is still going to suffer.
Thank you so much for watching Kenyans by Kenyans and staying tuned on this specific episode on business. I have been your reporter, Maureen Yangano.
So welcome back to the show for Kenyans by Kenyans, guys. Today with us we have Mr. Abed Oraga, who will be taking us through this topic of today. Mr. Oraga, thank you so much for joining us. Let us just jump straight into it. I wanted to ask you your opinions on the supposed mtumba ban that was implemented in 2015 in Kenya.
At first it got me surprised because I really didn't. I saw it as Kenyans are going now to have to struggle in creating other jobs, because so many people are into that business, and I was surprised that so many people would now be lacking jobs, especially the youth. But we thank God where we are right now.
But then why do you think that we only talk about the people who are handling mtumba? Why don't we talk about the native Kenyan clothes makers who have been rendered jobless and have been left without anything to do because of the coming of mtumba into the country?
You see now, until when I realized, okay, I came to know about EPZ, especially the other one, the textile industry. When at first, you know, the ban, you have to be worried about what's happening, but now with time you come to appreciate what you already have. Yeah, so people now had to embrace the already existing textile, and I really applaud the president when he was saying the other day, that was it last week or this week, he said that even the army garments will now be made here in Kenya.
But then why do you think that even though there are so many promises that have been made to these native, we are still finding that there's a lot of competition and there's a lot of problems that Kenyan clothes industry is facing?
I think one thing we should understand is that we are still growing. We can't compare ourselves with other countries like, for example, United States. They've been in this business for almost, as in they got the independence in 1776. So they've had a long time to get where they are right now. So I think for now I can say we are good, but we can do better than what we are doing right now. So with the time, I'm hopeful one of these fine days we'll get a good governance and things will go back to where we are supposed to be.
So do you support the rescinding of the ban? Do you think that it was a really good move to not implement that ban?
Yeah, I think because you know, there's someone who was eating there. There's someone's child who was going to school just because of the business the parents are doing. So it was a good idea too, but I think now we should find more ways on strengthening now the textile industry that we already have. Yeah, I think we can find other alternatives like creating more industries for the textile. It will reduce the number of clothes or mtumba that are getting into the country, because we already have a lot that is in the country.
So do you think that there's light at the end of the tunnel for Kenyan clothes?
Yeah, that one, whether we like it or not, whether we like it or not, I still have hope for the economy of our country. Once the economy will adjust and improve, whether we like it or not, everything else will come into perspective of being good. People will, it will reach a time, people will embrace Kenyan-made clothes, Kenyan-made textiles, rubber, leather, and all that. Right now, most people are finding it expensive because of the scarcity of the facilities that are being used to make the textile. So that's why things are still expensive to them. But I still have hope for this country. Maybe I'll be the one there. You never know. Yeah.
So apart from good governance and probably a stabilized economy, what are some of the solutions that you think can help out with this current situation?
One, we need to end corruption, because I just think corruption cuts as our economy like into half. Once we end corruption, strengthen our economy, empower people to embrace more of Kenyan products, do a little bit of PR and pushing the product, creating more textile industries, subsidizing the price. I think those are some of the factors that may help Kenyans to embrace whatever has been made in Kenya.
The last question that we'd like to ask, Kati, do you think that Kenyans have failed in regards to attitude towards their own made products? We have people like Nigerians, they're really supporting their stuff, be it from music to their fashion, to their movies and stuff. Do you find that we are lacking in enthusiasm for our own products? So do you think there's also a solution for this?
There's a solution. What I just said earlier. We need time. Things will improve eventually. Change has to happen, whether we like it or not. So let's give it time. Let's see what let's formulate where we are heading to, and whether we like it or not, and the factors that are said that can improve this industry. I think we give it time, improve the economy, create more jobs in this industry, and things will be okay.
Okay, so once again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Up next, we have the Hyperlocal report, but first let us have a short commercial break.
That's it. Time's up. Too late. I can't accept your paper.
Do you know who this girl is?
No, but I know she has failed.
Get your fresh in a brand new pack with long-lasting freshness and flavor. Fresh. Freedom to be you.
How much the Kenyan clothes industry has suffered at the hands of the mtumba. We have the recent Ankara movement, where African traditional fabric patterns are mixed with modern clothing styles to create a funky and edgy African look, and this has really been a saving point of some local African businesses. We spoke to a few people on this.
Hi.
So, what do you think about the Ankara wear?
I think it's really cool. I think it's a way to promote local art and also use fair trade. So it's not like, mtumba, where you just get something for cheap so no one gets any real money except for the people who bring it. Ankara promotes local artists.
Alright. And do you think the Ankara fashion wear is going to be short-lived?
Definitely not.
Okay.
No.
Just answer. That was the Hyperlocal report. I'm Kim Chege.
Well, that has been all the time we've had for this week's episode of For Kenyans by Kenyans. We were discussing how mtumba culture affects the Kenyan clothes industry. Don't forget to tune in next week for the last and final episode. I have been your host, Dan Karondo. Leave your comments, likes, and subscribe down below.